Yeah, good morning, students. So myself, I'm Siddiq. So today I'm going to discuss DXC test 3. Yeah, without wasting our time, this is the first question. So find the least number which when divided by 5, 8 and 19 leaves the remainders 2, 5 and 16 respectively. So this question belongs to LCM and HCF. For DXC, LCM and HCF is the most important topic. So definitely two questions will be there in this topic. So what is asking here? So you have to identify the least number. So which when divided by 5, 8, 19 and leaves the reminders. So 2, 5 and 16 respectively. So one way you can solve this question through option verification. Suppose I will take the first option. So 757. So 757 divided by 5. So I want remainder is 2. And second one, same 757 is divided by with 8. So remainder is 5. And 757 divided by 19 and remainder is how much? 16. Suppose this option is not satisfied, then you have to go for the second option. Second option also not satisfied, then go for the third option. If it is not satisfied, so need not to check the fourth option, directly you can go for the option D. So instead of checking the four options, so we have a condition for this type of question. So what is the condition means here? See, so this is the third condition. So the least number, so which when divided by x, y, z and leaves the reminders a, b, c respectively. That is our answer. So LCM of the given numbers minus r. So one way you can solve the questions through option condition. In LCM3, when divided by x, y, z minus r is nothing but so are also important. So number minus reminder and number minus reminder. Check it each and every case number minus reminder value is same. If it is not same, then our answer is cannot be determined. Okay. Just moving to the question. So I'm not going for the option verification. If you want interest, go for the option verification. Instead of checking four options, I will go for the condition. So what is the condition means here? So LCM of the given numbers. So given numbers I am taking here x, y, z minus r. Here r is nothing but x minus a, y minus b and z minus c. Okay. So check it, r value is same or not. So x value is 5 and a value is 2. So 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. And y value is 8 and b value is 5. So 8 minus 5 is equal to 3. Z value is 19 and c value is 16. So 19 minus 16 is equal to 3. So each and every case r value is same. So substitute here r value. So LCM of 5, 8, 19 minus 3. Okay. So these two are prime numbers. So whenever prime numbers are there, so LCM is nothing but go for the multiplication of the given numbers. Okay. So here multiplication of 5 into 8 into 19. So 5 into 8, 40. So 40 into 19. So how much? 760. So 760 is the number that is exactly divided by 5, 8 and 19 because LCM is always exactly divisible by the given numbers. But I want reminder here 2, 5, 16. So you have to subtract this 3 from the LCM of the given numbers. So 760 minus 3 that is equal to 757. So answer for this question option A. So one is you had to solve these type of questions through option verification. And second one is the through conditions. If you remember condition, so definitely you'll get this type of questions less than a minute. Okay. Is it clear everyone? Please write down the solution. Hope it clear to everyone. Moving to the next. HCF also when I'm explaining this concept, so I already explained these conditions. Okay. Yeah. So second question. So what is given here? The LCM of two numbers is 2516. So two numbers are there. So two numbers LCM is 2516 and the square root of their HCF is 2. So find the product of the two numbers. In LCM and HCF we have one important property. So that property is, so product of the two numbers is equal to, so LCM into HCF. Okay, so remember this property. LCM into HCF is equal to, so product of the two numbers. If you have any doubt, so take two small numbers. So I'm taking here 10 and 20. Okay. So what is the 10 and 20 product here? So 200. And what is the LCM of 10 comma 20? So you know how to calculate the LCM of the given numbers and the HCF of the given numbers. So here LCM of 10 comma 20 is 20 and HCF of 10 comma 20 is 10. So what is the product of these two LCM and HCF? So that is equal to 200. So product of the two numbers is equal to their LCM into HCF. Okay. So remember that property. So what is given here? So LCM of the two numbers is given. LCM of the two numbers is equal to 2516 is given. And HCF also given, but HCF is equal to square root of their HCF is 2. Square root of their HCF is 2. From that, what is the HCF? So HCF is equal to 4. So they given square root of HCF. So HCF is equal to 4. Then they are asking what is the product of the two numbers. So just substitute these two values in this formula, you will get the product of the two numbers. So A into B is equal to, so 2516 into 4. So 4 into 6. 4 into 6 is equal to 24. Check the options. So unit digit only one option is satisfying here. So need not to multiply the 2516 into 4. I don't want exact value. Suppose so two options ending with 4. Yes, you have to calculate the 2516 into 4. But here, so only one option is satisfying. So go for that option. So what is the answer here? Option C. If you multiply 2516 into 4, you will get the 10,064. So very simple question. So direct application. So if you remember that property, you can easily solve this type of questions. So A into B is equal to LCM into HCF. So sometimes they will give the three values. It means they will give the LCM, HCF, and out of two numbers, one number will be given. You have to calculate the other number. Okay. So this one also very simple question. Four reminders will be there. Just you have to do one more. It means here I am taking X, Y, Z. Take one variable. So that number minus you have to subtract the remainder. First of all, you have to check number minus remainder is same. If it is same, okay, apply the same procedure. Here three values are there. So one more value will be there. So calculate the LCM of the 4 numbers and subtract that R value, you will get the answer. So I think first 2 questions is clear to everyone. So moving to the third question. Yeah, so what is given here? In a miniature wonderland, so 3 countries, Australia, America and Germany are on display. Okay. So 3 countries. So they given Australia, America and Germany. If Australia and America occupied, so 3/7 and 4/9 of the display area respectively. So what is the display area occupied by the Germany? So very simple question. Actually, if you see that question, so many students feel like that it is a difficult question, but very simple question. So first of all, in a miniature wonderland, so 3 countries are there. So one is Australia, America and Germany. And here given data is, so Australia occupy, so 3/7 display area, and similarly America occupy, so 4/9 display area, and they are asking what is the area occupied by the Germany. Okay. Yeah, see, whenever if you know the total display area of the Australia, America and Germany, so then only I will solve this type of questions. Here, listen, so whenever values are given, fraction values, so any unknown value will be there. So better to assume that value as 1. So whenever, so values are given in terms of the percentage. Okay. So then unknown value will be there. So better to take that unknown value as 100. Here given values are fraction values. That's why here unknown value I will take 1. So here actually I don't know what is the area occupied by the Australia, America and Germany. That's why I'm taking area occupied by the Australia, America and Germany is 1. You can take any value, but calculation point of view I'm taking 1. If you take 1, you will get the answer very simple. Okay. If you take the 100 also, you will get the answer. Yeah. Then what is the total area occupied by the Australia and America? So that is, so 3/7 plus 4/9. So LCM is 63 here. So 7 9s and 9 3s are 27. Here 9 7s and 7 into 4 28. So that is equal to how much? So 55/63. Then what is the area occupied by the Germany means? So Germany is equal to, so 1 minus, so 55/63. So 63 into 1, 63 minus 55, that is equal to 8/63. So the area occupied by Germany is equal to 8/63. So general question. Okay. So here answer is option C. So remember this point, very, very important. So any unknown value is there. So that values are, whatever the values are given, so that values are, check it. So whether they're given fraction values or percentage values. If suppose they're given fraction values, any unknown value will be there. So better to take that unknown value as 1. Suppose they will give the values in terms of the percentage, then better to take unknown value as 100. Okay. Let's moving to the next question. Yes, this is a simplification question. It's a very easy question. So what is asking? So write, so square root of 1008 as a mixed set. So first of all, what is the meaning of mixed set? So mixed set is nothing but a set having a rational coefficient other than unity is called mixed set. So I will write down the definition. So please note down that one. So mixed set is nothing but a set having rational coefficient other than unity. It means except one. So for example, yeah, so 2 root 7. So this is a mixed set. Okay. And similarly, so 3 root 6. So this one also mixed set. Or 2 root x. So this one also mixed set. So before root, you have to find out some rational number. So rational number means fractions also possible. So whenever number in this form, so this is called a mixed set. Okay. So for a best example, a root b. Okay. So this one also mixed set. So you have to convert so 1008 as a mixed set. Yes. Convert that one. Yeah, I'm dividing this as 16 because 16 is a perfect square. So 1008 by 16 means how much? Yes, you can divide with 4 and 16 or 36, any number. If that number is divides, you can divide. So here I'm taking small number 16 because 16 is a perfect square root. So if we divide with the 16, yeah, 16 4 times 16, 60, yes, 16 into 6, 96, yes. Yes, I can write down. So 1008 is equal to 16 into 63. Okay. And next one, 63 also can be written as so 9 into 7 because 9 is a perfect square. So square root of 16 is nothing but 4 and square root of 9 is nothing but 3 and 7 is not a perfect square. So finally you will get 4 into 3 is equal to 12. So 12 root 7. Yes. So this 12 is a rational coefficient. So what is the answer here? So option A. Just to simplify 1008 square root, you will get the answer for that question. So they're asking what is a mixed set. Okay. So mixed set is nothing but a set having rational coefficient other than unity. It means except one. So before root you have to find out something value. Next one. So this question also related to simplification. So they are giving 1 or 2 questions on simplifications. So what is the value of 5 square into 25 whole to the power of 8 divided by 625 whole to the power of 2 by 7. So what is the given data here? 5 square into 25 whole to the power of 8 by 625 whole to the power of 2 by 7. Yeah. So we know that so a power m into a power n is equal to so a power m plus n. Okay. When bases are same, you can add the powers. So like that you have to convert so numerators in this form. So 5 square into so 25 also can be written as 5 square whole to the power of 8 divided by so 625 whole to the power of 2 by 7. Okay. Again, if you simplify numerator, so 5 square into so 2 into 8 how much? So 5 to the power of 16 by so 625 also you can write down so 5 to the power of 4. So divided by 2 by 7. Yes, this is of the form a power m into a power n. So you can add the powers. Then the numerator become 5 power 18 and denominator 5 to the power of 4 whole to the power of 2 by 7. And you know one of the important formula in algebra. So a to the power of m by, so a to the power of n is equal to, so a to the power of m minus n. Numerator and denominator bases are same. You can subtract the powers. So it becomes, so 5 to the power of 18 minus 4 whole to the power of 2 by 7. So 5 to the power of 14 into, so 2 by 7. Yes, 7 1, 7 2 are cancel. So 2 into 2, that is equal to 4. So again 5 to the power of 4 is nothing but 625. So nothing is there in this question. So this is a simplification question. So answer for this question, option C. Okay. Yes, moving to the next question. So last question also related to simplification only. What is a mixed surd of square root of 1008? Okay. Yes. What is given here? See this question. The tremors of the earthquake were felt at the interval of 15 seconds. Okay. The first tremor was felt at 8:54:57 seconds. So first tremor felt at, what is the time is given here? So 8:54:57 seconds. 8 hours 54 minutes 57 seconds. And the last tremor was felt at, what is the time is given? So 10 hours 45 minutes, so 12 seconds. So how many times were felt the tremors? Okay. See, every 15 seconds tremors felt like that. So first tremor is given and last tremor time also given. So first of all, you have to calculate the, so difference between these two times. Okay. So difference means how you can calculate. So 10 hour 45 minutes, so 12 seconds, and 8 hours 54 minutes 57 seconds. See, these two 10 and 8 hours, so 45 and 54 minutes, and 12 and 57 are seconds. Here carry option is not possible because it means, so 12 7, so 12 minus 7 means 5. So this 12 and 57, see, 12 is the less number, so you have to convert the 12 into more than 57. So how you can convert that one? So first of all, here 10 is there. Okay, so I'm converting 10 into 9 hours. So 9 hours. So I'm adding 1 hour to this 45 minutes. Okay, so suppose I will add 1 hour to this 45 minutes. What happened? So 60 minutes plus 45, 105 minutes and 12 minutes. And second value is 8:54:57 only. Again, 12 is the lesser number compared to the 57. Now I will take the 105 minutes to 1 minute to 12 seconds. Then what happened? So 9 hours, 104 minutes. So 1 minute nothing but 60 seconds. Then 60 plus 12, that is equal to 72 seconds. Okay, so 8:54 and 57. See here, 9 hours 1 minute 72 seconds is equal to the here I'm converting 10 hours for minutes only. I'm converting because so here 57 is more than the 12. That's why I have to convert so more than 57. Okay, so then subtract. So 12 minus 7, 5, and 6 minus 5, 1. Okay, so 4 minus 4, 0. So 10 minus 5, 5. So 9 minus 8, 1 hour. So 1 hour, 50 minutes and 50 seconds. So this is the difference between the starting time and ending time. And you know the time interval of timer. So what is the time interval is given? Every 15 seconds. So convert this entire time into seconds. So you know 1 hour is equal to so 3600 seconds and 50 minutes is nothing but 50 into 60. So that is 3000 seconds and here 15 seconds are there. Then total is equal to here. So 5166. So you will get the 6615 seconds. So now tremors are felt at the interval of 15 seconds. So how many tremors are felt? So 6615 by 15. So 15 4s are 60. Again 15 4s are 60 and 15 1s are 15. So answer for this question option C. So nothing is there in this question. You have to take the difference between the starting time and the ending time and the time interval also given. So within that time, so how many tremors are felt they are asking. So every 15 seconds one tremor felt. So 1 hour 50 minutes and 15 seconds how many tremors are felt. So your time interval is given 15 seconds. So you have to convert 1 hour 50 minutes in 15 seconds to seconds. So if you convert that seconds, so you will get 6615. So 6615 by 15. So you will get the 441. Hope it's clear to everyone. Nothing is in this question. So just I'm converting 10:45 12 seconds as so 9 hours 104 minutes and 72 minutes. Yes. So moving to the next question. Yes. What is there here? Says Swaroop draws a certain amount of money from the ATM machine. So number of 500 notes are double the number of 100 notes. The number of 100 notes, then you will get the number of 500 notes. So the question is given number of 500 notes. It's a very simple question. So here I am taking so number of 100 notes is equal to x. So then the number of 500 notes is equal to double means 2x. Okay. Then what is the amount I have? See, according to this ratio, so what is the amount I have? So I have number of notes 500 are 2x. Suppose 500 notes I have 2 means then what is the amount? So you can say so 500 into 2 that is equal to 1000 rupees. Here I have 2x. It means then the amount I have 500 into 2x. Okay. Plus similarly 100 rupees I have x notes. Then what is the amount I have? Suppose you have 100 rupees notes 20. Then what is the amount means 100 into 20 you can say directly 2000 rupees. Here x notes are there. Then what is the amount means? So 100 into x. So that is equal to so 5 into 2 how much? 10. It means 1000x plus 100x. So that is equal to 1100x. See, if you observe the options, the correct answer is exactly divisible by the 1100. They're asking the what is the possible amount to draw. Okay, na? So out of the all the options, only 8800 is exactly divisible by the 1100. So I'm taking that option only. So double zero, then x is equal to 8. Then x is equal to 8 means you will get the 500 notes and x notes. But they're asking the only. So what is the amount possible drawn? So answer is 8800. Because if you get the if you add 500 into 2x plus 100 into x, you will get the 11. So the correct exactly divisible by the 1100. Okay. So out of the given options, only 8800 is exactly divisible by the 1100. So 1000 by 1100 is not possible. So 10,000 by 1100 is not possible. And similarly 9,500 by 1100 also not possible. So only one option is satisfying here. So that option is so 8800 by so 1100. So that is exactly divisible by the so 1100x. Then you will get the x value asking of notes of 100 and 500. So they're asking the what is the amount of possible drawn. So your answer is 8800. So option B. Okay. Yes, previous question, is there any other method to calculate the question? So there is no other method. Need not to take the compulsory, you have to take the difference between the two times. Okay. So here 8 and 10 both are different, and 54 and 45. These two indicates minutes and these two indicates hours. These two indicates seconds. That's why I have to convert so more than the lesser value. So there is no other method. So you have to take last 15. Why you are dividing with 15 means each interval time is given 15. So how many tremors felt in that time they're asking. So this is very simple question. Yes. See this question. See, a pie has to be divided amongst a few kids. Here Puneet gets 2 by 7th portion of the pie and Sheila gets 5 by 8th portion of the pie. So who among the two gets lesser share? So very simple question. So don't take pi is nothing but 22 by 7. So pi is here indicates a pi means that value is divided with the two kids. So one is Puneet and second one is the Sheila. So Puneet share is so 2 by 7th and Sheila share is 5 by 8th. So they're asking who among the two gets lesser share. Okay. Na? If you know the what is the exact share value, if you calculate the 2 by 7th value and 5 by 8 value, then you can easily say who will get the lesser share. Here I don't know what is the exact share value. Okay. Na? So whenever this type of question, you have to take the assumption value. So how you can take the assumption value means, so first to take the denominator values. So what are the denominators here? So denominators are 7 and 8 and take the LCM of the denominators. If you take the LCM of the denominator, that is 56. Here I am taking 56 rupees is the share out 56. So Punit's share is 2 by 7th and Sheila share is 5 by 8th. Okay, take any value. Suppose I will take the 100 rupees. If you take 100 rupees, so what is the share of the Punit means 100 into 2 by 7. Sir, cancellations are not possible. So calculation point of only, I am taking the LCM of the denominators. If you take LCM of the denominators, you will get the integer values instead of decimal values. Is it clear, everyone? Take any value. But if you take 100 by 2 by 7, so calculate, you have to do the more calculations. Okay. So 56 into 2 by 7. What is the share of the Punit? So 8 into 2, that is equal to 16. So out of 56, Punit's share is 16. And similarly, what is the share of the Sheila? So share of the Sheila is equal to 35 rupees. Okay. Na? Then compare 16 is lesser or 35 is lesser. So 16 is the lesser. So they're asking who among the two gets the lesser share. So 16 is the Punit share. So answer for this question, option A. Okay. Hope it's clear to everyone. See, a pi has to be divided means don't take the pi 2 by 7. Okay, na? If you take, no problem. But also 22 by 7 also indicates one value only. So 22 by 7, Punit share is 2 by 7. And similarly 22 by 7 into 5 by 8, you will get the answer. But you have to do the more calculations. Who will get the lesser share? So that's why. So take one value that is exactly divided with 2 by 7 and 5 by 8. So what is there in the previous question? So one student asked to explain the previous question. So nothing is there in this question. So 500 notes are there, 100 rupees notes are there. But what is the condition is given? So 500 notes are double the 100 rupees notes. So here I am taking 100 rupees notes are X and the number of 500 rupees notes are 2X. Then what is the amount I have? So 500 into 2X plus 100 into X, that is equal to 1100X. So what is asking? So what can be the possible amount you have to draw? See, so 1100 is a factor of the given amount. Whatever the answer is there, that is a factor of the 1100. So check all the options. Only 8800 is satisfying. So answer is option B. So this question related to problems on ages. So what is given here? A child age is 2/3 of the age of his elder brother. So child age is equal to, so 2 by 3 into brother age. So this is the given. Okay, na? Child age is equal to 2 by 3 into brother age. So from that you will get the child by brother ratio or not. So that is equal to 2 by 3 or 2 is to 3. So what is the percentage of the child means 2 parts, and what is the percentage of the brother means 3 parts. So I have to convert this ratio into number means I have to multiply the common number on both sides. So I will multiply x on both sides, then the child age is equal to 2x and brother age is equal to 3x. If we take the ratio of these two numbers, x get cancelled, ratio will be the 2 is to 3 only. In ratio and proportion, one important point is that if you multiply any number or if you divide with any number, so finally ratio will not affect. Here I am multiplying x on both sides. Why I am multiplying x on both sides? So ratio to number. To convert ratio from ratio to number, I have to multiply with one common variable. So that is I am taking here x. So child age is 2x and brother age is 3x. Okay. So next one, what is given? After 5 years. So after 5 years, what is the age of the child? So 2x plus 5. So don't add 2 plus 5. So don't add 2 plus 5. So 2 is the ratio and 5 is the number. So ratio and number addition and subtraction is not possible. That's why I'm converting ratio into number. Then I'm taking the addition. And similarly, what is the age of the brother? So brother age is equal to after 5 years. So 3x plus 5. And also given, so he will be the 4/5 of the eldest brother. It means so child is equal to 4/5 of the brother. It means so child by brother is equal to 4 is to 5. So this ratio is after 5 years, and you know the after 5 years ages. So equal that value. So 2x plus 5 by, so 3x plus 5 is equal to 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 is nothing but after 5 years ages of the child and brother. Okay. And similarly 2x plus 5 and 3x plus 5 also ages of the child and brother after 5 years. Both are equal. So then cross multiply. So 5 2 is a 10x plus. So 25 is equal to 4 3 is a 12x plus 4 into 5 20. This 25 minus 20 is equal to 5 and 2x, then x is equal to, we'll get the 2.5. So x is equal to 2.5. So they're asking how old is the child. It means you have to calculate the present age of the child. So if nothing is mentioned, you have to calculate the present age. Okay. So present age of the child is equal to 2 parts is there. So 2.5 into 2, that is equal to 5. So answer for this question, option B. So how old is the child means 5 years. So very simple question. Here I am not asking the so what is the brother age. If you are, I am asking what is the brother's age. Yes, you can say 7.5 years. So here I am asking the what is the age of the child. So age of the child is equal to 5 years. Just moving to the next question. Yes, one student asked, you can compare 2 by 7 and 5 by 8. Yes. So 2 by 7 and 5 by 8. So then only have to use the LCM only. Take the LCM, then only comparison is possible. Because so denominators are not same. If denominators are same, then comparison is possible. Here also I'm taking LCM of the given denominators. Both methods are same only. So moving to the next question. So this is important question. First read the question. Try to give the answer for this question. I will give 1 minute time. So what is given here? The population of a town 3 years ago was B. So 3 years ago was B. Okay. And the population of a town 3 years from now will be. It means after 3 years, so population of town is equal to C. So what is the current population of a town? If it is grows at the same rate, it means every year R value is same. So rate of percentage is same. So this question related to percentage topic. In percentage topic, we have a one concept that is a population model. Okay. In population model, we have a small formula. So what does the formulas means? Suppose let the population of a town is X. Okay. And every year rate of percentage increases R. Okay. So then after 3 years, what is the population means? X into, so 1 plus, so R by 100 whole to the power of N. Similarly, so before 3 years, what is the formula means? So 1 by X into, so 1 plus, so R by 100 whole to the power of N. After here N is nothing but, here N is nothing but number of years. Okay. See, after 3 years, what is the population given here? After 3 years, population is equal to C is given. So X into 1 plus power of cube is equal to C. And similarly, before 3 years, what is the population given? P. So before 3 years means what is the formula? X into, so 1, sorry. So 1 by 1 plus, so R by 100 whole cube is equal to B. Is it clear, everyone? So then X into 1 plus R by 100. So X into 1 plus R by 100 whole cube is equal to 1 by B. Yeah, see here. So present population of a town I am taking X and rate is equal to R. So every year increases R percentage means. So after 3 years, what is the population means? So actually, what is the formula after 3 years? What is the population means? So X into 1 plus, so R by 100 whole to the power of N. Okay. So before 3 years, what is the population means? X into 1 plus, so R by 100 whole to the power of N. Here N is nothing but number of years. So X is nothing but initial population, R is nothing but rate of percentage. Okay, na? Yes, but here in the question they given, so 3 years ago population is B. So equal 3 years ago population X by 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power of cube, because 3 years, that is equal to B is given. So from that X by B is equal to So 1 plus, so r by 100 whole cube. Okay. And similarly, after 3 years, what is the population? 100 whole to the power of n. So here n is nothing but 3 years. So that is equal to how much given? C is given. So you know 1 plus r by 100 whole to the power of q is equal to x by b. Okay. Na? It means x into x by b is equal to c. Then x square is equal to bc. Then x is equal to square root of bc. So nothing is there. Just two formulas you have to remember. After 3 years, what is the after n years? What is the formula? And before n years, what is the formula? So after 3 years, they given population, and before 3 years also they given formulation. So equal the two population to the two formulas and simplify, you will get the answer. So x is nothing but so root bc. Here x I am taking current to population. So answer for this question option A. Yes. So last question for today's session. See here. So this question related to time and work question. Okay. So what is given here? So A can finish at 12 hours and B can finish at 14. Alternate starting with A. If A earns rupees 50 per hour, so then how much does A earns through this job approximately? So they're asking approximately. So remember, to solve any question in the time and work, first you have to calculate the total work and next you have to calculate the efficiency. If you know these two things, you can crack any question in the time and work. See, if a given data here, so A can finish 12 hours and B can finish 14 hours. But I don't know what is the work they are doing. Okay, na? So I will is exactly divisible by the 12 and 14. So when it is possible means simply take the LCM of the 12 comma 14. Okay, na? So what is the LCM of 12 comma 14? So 84. So here let the total work is 84 units. Out of two things, you know the total work. Now you have to calculate the efficiency. So 84 units can be completed by A 12 hours and 84 units can be completed by B 14 hours. Instead of 84, take any value, you will get the answer. But calculation point of view only, I am taking the LCM of the given numbers. Now I am calculating the efficiency. So efficiency is nothing but total work by number of hours. Suppose instead of hours, days will be given. Take the number of days. So 84 units can be completed by A. 12 hours means 1 hour A can do 7 units and 1 hour B can do 6 units. So they work on alternatively. It means so first hour A will become because starting with A. So suppose A will become A can do 7 units per hour. And second hour B will become, it means A take a rest. So B will become, so B will come, so B can do 6 units. Again third hour A will become A can do 7 units and fourth hour B will become B can do 6 units and so on like that. Up to they can come, so work will be 84 units completed. Okay, see if we observe here, every 2 days, so cycle is repeated. So AB, again AB, again AB. It means every 2 days, so they can do how many units? 7 plus 16, 13 units. So every 2 days, so they can do 13 units. Here our target is how many units? So 84 units. So here cross multiplication technique is not applicable because so they work on alternatively. So they work regularly as cross multiplication technique is applicable. So if they work on alternatively, that's why cross multiplication technique is not applicable. So you have to take the closest value that is exactly divisible by the 13. So near to 84. Okay. So I think 78. So 78 is exactly divisible by the 13. So I will take the closest to 84. So 78 means how many times possible? So 13 into 6. Here also have to multiply with the 6. So it means so 12 days. So 12 days. So they complete 78 units. Okay. It means out of 12 days, So A completed 6 days and B completed 6 days. Next 13th day, who will become? A will become. So out of 84, 78 units are completed means, so still how many units are pending? 6 units are pending. So A capacity is 7 units per hour. Entire hour is not required. So A can complete 6 by 7 hours. Okay. So A can complete, so 6 by 7 hours. So what is asking? If A ends 50 per hour, so what is the approximately A ends? So I'm taking this value as 7 hours. Okay. So because they're asking the approximate value. So 1 hour 50 rupees means equal to how much? So 350 rupees. So answer for this question option D. So remember, so to solve any question in the time and work, so you have to know the total work and efficiency. If you know the total work and efficiency, then you can crack any question in the time and work. So this is the one of the important model in time and work. So this is alternative days. Okay, with amount also given. So still 3 to 4 questions are left. So I will discuss that. 3 to 4 doubt for joining the. So in the
Yeah, hello everyone. Good morning. So, am I audible? Hello, dear students. Am I audible? Guys, am I audible? Can you anyone say yes in the chat box? Okay, fine. Yeah, thanks for your reply. Right. So today I'm with DXC test 3 of verbal ability part. So I hope you have done well in the exam, and now I'm gonna describe the things clearly. I have a PPT with me, and I'm gonna explain with the help of PPT here. Okay, so the first question is here. Yeah, the question is, are you attending a reception today? That is the question here. So we are talking about a particular reception. So we always use, or we always say that the reception. We are talking about a particular reception. That's why we have used here. The right answer is the. Just a minute. Okay, fine. So are you attending the reception today? So if you apply here and that won't be suitable here. Cannot use and, only we use and for only the vowel sounds. సార్ రండి ఇది పని చేయట్లేదు ఐ మీన్ కన్ను పని చేయట్లేదు ఒకసారి yeah we can uh, we can apply the great answer for this. The reception, so reception we are using the and use the we no need to use it. Okay. Direct positions. So here robbed. We have to use a phrasal verb here. Robbed. Verb with the in belongings of uh, okay, that is the answer here. Yeah. So if you might think see these phrasal verbs they literally confuse you like anything. That means they always confuse you. That means call on, call off, call by. Okay. So all these confuse you, but so some need to remember these things. Yeah. So the man refused to grovel, dash the feet of his master. That is the question. You try to find out the answer. Okay. So yeah, what would be your answer? The person refused to grovel, dash the feet of his master. Just to be online. I'm just getting into it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is the question we are discussing now. Okay. So yeah. Master. So here by we cannot use by grovel by. Okay. So again grovel act we can use it as a grovel act, and on we cannot use, and about also we cannot use. So the right answer is grovel at. The person refused to grovel at the feet of his master. See, most of the people they work in a loyal manner, and some people they are the bootlickers. That means they will do whatever the task we have given to them, and they just keep on working on that. For that work, they will go, any level. Okay, but some people, honest people, they cannot do such things. They work hard, but they never, they never do bootlicking and all. Okay, yeah. So I'm going for the next question now. So the next question is about directions. Join the sentences using appropriate conjunctions or conjunction. So conjunctions. Today we have a PPT on it also. I'll just try to explain adjectives and conjunctions also. నెట్వర్క్ ఏ నెట్వర్క్ వాడుతున్నారు ఇక్కడ మీరు? మొబైల్ ఇది అవదా, మన వైఫై అవదా ఇక్కడ? సార్ ఒకసారి రండి సార్, కనెక్ట్ చేయండి సార్. మన ఈయన సిద్దిక్ సార్ ఒకసారి రండి. నాది కనెక్ట్ చేయండి, నీ కనెక్ట్ అవ్వండి. జస్ట్ బీ ఆన్లైన్ గైస్. ఫస్ట్ లాస్ట్లో క్రిస్టియన్ వస్తుంది, బిక్యూఏఎన్ ఉంది చూడండి. Hello, can you listen to me, guys? Hello, can you message me? Guys, can you listen to me? Yeah, can you listen to me? Okay, right. So I'm going back again. There was a network issue, so I just connected my mobile hotspot right now. So I'm going back with the presentation right now. So can you all see my screen, guys? Screen? Yeah. Okay. Fine. So I'm going with my mobile network. Okay. Fine. That's fine. We are at this. Yeah, I studied hard. Here only we are. Yeah, I studied hard for my test. I made 100. So here, whenever you want to use a like a conjunctions or joining a sentence or joining word or linking word, you need to understand what is the cause and what is the effect, or what is that work is happening and what is the result. Cause and result. Although we can call it as cause and effect. So what is the task first completed, then what had happened, okay, and what is the result and how we can imply that result. That is very important. So join the sentences. Yeah, it's working. Right. So join the sentences. Look at here. Join the sentences using appropriate conjunctions. That is the thing. And here, conjunction. What is the conjunction? Suitable conjunction. I study. Question is, I studied hard for my test. I made 100. So studied. This is the, like, the work has done, and this is the result. Okay. So how can you imply this sentence, or how can you mention this sentence, and how can you convey your message? So first let us see the option A. Let us see option A. What is it? Okay. I studied hard for my test because I made 100. So because you cannot use. Okay. I am late because because of traffic, you can say like that. But here we cannot say that. I studied hard for my test. So look at here. I studied hard for my test. So I made, yeah, I studied hard for my test, so I made 100. Okay, so here the conjunction is the exact appropriate conjunction is so. Okay, so this is the work he has done. So this is the sentence one, or the first part of the sentence, and this one, and this is the second part of the sentence, and we have combined these two sentences with the help of a conjunction, or that is appropriate conjunction, not like a ordinary one. So what is going to fit into this or apt one, we have to use it. And this is the wrong one. I made 100 on my test, so I studied hard. No, first he studied, then only he got. Not like after getting 100 he did not study. Okay, so option A wrong, option C wrong, and option D also wrong. So the exact one is option B. So try to remember these words, and anyhow I'm gonna give you a brief details about it. Right, change the speech. How can you change the speech? I said to him, love and obey your parents. And you might start scolding me, sir, why should we like our parents? Huh? Right? So why do you need to do, or why do you need to follow these? That is also very important here. I said to him, love and obey your parents. I told him to love and obey his parents. So the first one is, I told him to love and obey his parents. So actually here, loving and all won't come here, or that just said, that is like it comes under like advice. So that comes under an advice. So just here we see only said to only we see, but actually the when you convert that into direct speech into indirect speech, obviously that becomes advised. That would come like advised. Okay, so here told. So first option is cancelled, and again ordered. When you come to use ordered, so when we are saying something to any of our servants or any of our younger brother, something like shut the door, open the door, or some such orders, or get me glass of water. So when you say all this, that comes under ordering something. So finally we found, or we have only two options, and that two options also look same, I feel. Okay, so I advised him to love and obey his parents. So this is the right option, and the last one also the same option has come. So these both are the correct ones, and try to remember that whether it is an advice. So listen to me, an advice, or whether it is advice, or sometimes request, or sometimes order, or sometimes command. Okay, or sometimes rarely we use begged. So all these words we use. So try to remember these things clearly, so that that would be giving you a lot of confidence while you are answering. Okay, usually this direct and indirect speech, the main technique is nothing but said is there, said is there, simple said is there, that becomes told. Okay, understood? Okay, and sometimes see this said to is there told, or sometimes said is there also, we can use it as it is said also. Okay, so here the right options are B and D. So I'm going for the next question. Right. So which among the following words is a synonymous to the word pre-need? So what is the meaning of here pre-need? That is very important. So whenever you want to, find out any kind of synonym, you try to find out the word given in this. And the last night, while I'm clarifying the doubt session, also most people asked me that how to remember like synonyms and antonyms and blah blah blah. So if you want to remember, okay, that's fine. So how nicely or how beautifully you can make it. So actually the meaning of this word, I'm just writing here the meanings of this word. So look at here. The first one is beautify, 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 and the second one is you can say groomed, and you can say clean, and also you can say primp, Primp, primp. You can say tiddy, then you can say dollop, you can say pretty. So these many words are there, boss. For these word, for synonyms, these many words are there. So basically, you need to understand that, okay, so beautifying something or decorating something and grooming something. Okay, so grooming something means getting ready in a best manner. While you are going for an interview, so you must be groomed well. Okay, well groomed. That is the thing. So prepared. Exactly, these all words look like okay, nice only except sleep. Everything looks like okay, prepared, bathed, all these. So we never use bathed here, or generally we don't use this word. Okay, and yeah, so prepared also somewhat right, but not exactly. Okay, so groomed is the exact synonym for this word. And whenever you find a word, you try to just copy the word and directly go to Google. Or last night I told you that like I'm giving general tips, and you people are like, again and again asking me, just Google it. Type here whether synonyms or at least meaning. Once you type the word, automatically Google asks, okay, meaning of this word. Then obviously you click on it. Else, you can type the word and type synonym of the word, or type the antonym of the word. So obviously you'll get all this. And also, I told you yesterday, I gave you one tip that there is a an app called Pocket Thesaurus. Hope you had a pen and paper with you. And Pocket Thesaurus. Thesaurus. Okay, this is the thing. At least to take a snap from your mobile, and you just type in the Play Store, and you will get this. You will get this. What is it? You will get this app, and the logo of the app is like jean pant pocket with a yellow color like pouch or something in it. Okay, so in this this app is gonna help you a lot. Okay, whenever last night I gave you a demo also, like I typed happy and we found some synonyms. I typed bold, we found synonyms and antonyms. And like this, you have a lot many words like enigma. You try to find out these words meaning enigma or enigmatic conditions. And sometimes you can go with like a perplex, yeah, perplex, confusing state. So or bewilder. There is a word called bewilder. Okay, you need to build this word power, word building activity. You must do it. Okay, and all of a sudden it won't come. Okay, slowly you practice. Obviously you will get it. Okay, and try to relate the words one with another so that you could easily qualify in this synonyms and antonyms. Right. So choose the correct antonym. So dear sir, try to understand. Sometimes they will not clearly give you like synonyms time only. They will not give you synonym, and they will ask you, okay, tell us exact meaning the word which is conveying the exact meaning. Like that also they might give you. So here illiterate. Illiterate means not literate. Okay. So obviously usually what happens any word. So literate. How can we write literate? Literate. Okay, literate before they have added it as a illiterate. IL they have added. This is called prefix, boss. This is prefix. Regular, irregular. And once you add IR or IL, that becomes opposite of the word. And also sometimes you could remember like this. Also you could remember like possible, possible. What is the opposite of it? Impossible. Understood? And sometimes what happens, these are the opposite words. When you add some prefix, it is becoming opposite. Regular student, irregular student. Literate person, illiterate person. And possible, impossible. Sometimes we add en or em. These two indicate that you are increasing the power or you are increasing that particular concept. For example, enrich, enhance. Okay. Encourage, encourage, you can add encourage. So you are giving more power to them, or you are making the effect more. And for example, M also the same thing. Women empowerment, empowerment. So hope you are clear now. Okay, en or em, if you are adding, this is you are doubling the effect, increasing the effect. But here the opposite of the things. Okay, you remember these are the techniques that sometimes we add prefixes, sometimes we add postfixes. So try to remember. So simply how the words are formed, that is very important. So if you take tune, I take a word tune and I added for before. What happened here? Fortune. It's not sunflower oil, it is fortune, means luck. Okay. And after this I added a ate, fortunate. This is prefix 1. And after this I added fortunately, ly. Then this is prefix, sorry, suffix 1. Sorry, suffix 1. And this is suffix 2. And here you can add prefix unfortunately, prefix 1. Okay. And sometimes you can say the, like misfortune, misfortune. Okay, so these are the things. This is how the words are formed. First we have taken tune, then we added one prefix 1, fortune. This is again prefix 2, like that I converted. So this is how the words are formed. Whether you slap a word with at the end with another suffix, or you slap a word at the in front of the word, so that with a prefix, then that becomes a new word. Okay, so this is how the words are formed. So now our question is about illiterate. Okay, illiterate means the one who did not study. Okay, or one who is who doesn't have knowledge. That is what we feel. But to be frank, they have a lot of knowledge. Okay, they know how to survive. That is the best skill they need. They have. Okay. Okay, right. So literate means we can say literate. Literate actually, illiterate means he doesn't know anything. But whereas opposite of it is what we can say, illiterate, knowledgeable, knowledgeable. Okay, and we can say talented. Okay, all these. So exact illiterate opposite is okay. Literate opposite, you will get all these three words, Amma. Okay, so this one learned also comes, tactful also comes, and skilled also comes. Okay, so yeah, illiterate, dumb. This is a synonym actually here, dumb, and the remaining three are the opposite of this one. And obviously, whenever you are trying to say opposite of this illiterate, you can say that knowledgeable, talented. You can say skilled, or you can say skillful. Okay, or we can say dexterous. Have you heard of this word? Dexterous. Sometimes we add ambidextrous. One who can write with to both the hands is called ambidextrous. Yeah, we can use tactful. That means tactics. If someone plays tactics smartly, that is also you can use. Okay, these are the things. Okay, right. That's fine. So I'm going to another question, and I gave you ample of words here so that you could memorize these words, so that would be helping you a lot. Okay, so what kind of person are you? I'm a skillful person. I'm an ambidextrous, or I'm a dexterous. Dexterous means nothing but talented. I'm a talented boy, or I'm a talented student. Okay, I'm a knowledgeable guy. Okay, I have very good knowledge in C language or Python or something, whatever you want to say. Okay, yeah. Now, he said that most problems dash by teenagers. So, cause, can you say cause? Most problems cause, no. Okay, because already the sentence has passed and it should be coming in the past. Okay, right? Caused, simple past. We cannot come with simple past. We can go with this is in the. He said that most problems were caused by. Were causing we cannot say because already it is in the indirect form, so we cannot use this were caused by teenagers. So most people they think that no, okay, how can we develop this such kind of flow? Flow comes on while if you read any book. Reading improves your English skills. Okay, whether you read novels, whether you read any kind of magazines or read newspapers, anything in English you try to read. Any person's biography, autobiography, what not, you read, you will get that feel or essence of that language. You will understand. Okay, that is the thing. So next question comes here, like directions, fill in the blanks with appropriate word. Each of the winners dash a scholarship and a trophy. So each of the winners. So if you see here, each of the winners dash a scholarship and a trophy. That means everyone. So most of the people, what they get confused is whenever we see a singular verb. Look at here, they are so singular verb. Sorry, singular subject, singular verb. Okay, plural subject, plural subject, plural verb. That is what the concept, or that is how we should follow. Right, singular subject in the sense, what are the singular subjects? He, she, it. These are singular subjects, and obviously the verb should carry an S form here. That is the thing. And if it is a question form, does should come, and if it is belongings, has should come. This is the formula for single subject, single verb, or singular verb, singular subject, singular verb. And when it comes to like plural subject, plural verb, that means I also comes under plural only. I, we, you, they. Whenever you use them, you directly can go with the direct verb only. Do or play, sing, dance, any verb. That is right. And here it comes have. Have should come here. Okay. And here how they confuse is, for example, books are there. Books. That means S is there. We feel that that is a plural subject only. Okay, this is how that give the question, or the interior confuses us. Here S is there, we feel that okay, S is there, no. This is obviously this would be a plural subject only. That is what we feel. But whereas when you just go a little bit different, each each and every person, or each person means, each means one only, boss. Each means one. So one means one always should carry a singular verb. One should carry a singular verb. That means play is there, plays, yes is there. So that's why you should go with like this. And this is a simple present tense. Okay. So if you are using any other form of the verb, then that is wrong. Receive, only receive is there. It is not applicable. You should have a s. So the second option is right. And had receives, it is blindly wrong, wrong, wrong. And whenever you want to use had plus V3 form, that means had plus, it should come like this. Had plus received, it should come like this. But it did not come like that. Have receives also, it never comes. Have plus V3 only. Okay, it should never come like that. Okay, so try to remember these things. So yeah, singular subject, singular verb, plural subject, plural verb. Okay, then I gave you the examples also. Okay, so here the right option is option B. Yeah. So verbal ability, yeah. Fill in the blank with the appropriate word. Claudia as well as Judy dash American sign language. So let us see how usually people don't get confused with using these singular or plural word. But when they have double subjects, there you are caught. Double subjects. Double subjects means Claudia, one is there, Judy. So this is the first subject and this is the second subject, and as well as is the conjunction here. Conjunction, try to remember conjunction means joining or linking word or joining word, right? So here two subjects are there that is joined by a conjunction. That's why like sometimes the verb comes the verb should follow the first subject's rule, and sometimes the verb should follow second sentence rule. But whenever we have this as well as whenever you see this as well as, always the subject should be followed by plural verb only. Every time you go with plural verb only. Plural verb. Just now I explained what is plural verb. Okay. So plural verb in the sense speak. Just speak. Okay. Speak. That is the right answer. And speaks. Actually, if you take only Judy, then you could say that okay, speaks. You can use like this. But we are talking about both together, so that goes with a plural verb, right? So is speaking also we cannot use because we are not talking about one thing. We are talking about many. And have speaked. There is no word called speaked. Okay. So have, whenever you have, so you should always say that have spoken. Spoken is the third form, V3 form. Always have plus V3 form. Has plus V3 form. Had plus V3 form. So try to remember this. So the rule is subject means subject 1, subject 2, and joined with as well as. Okay, the verb should be always the plural verb. So remember this rule. Okay, and there are many rules like if it is added by end, you get some rule, and if you get neither nor, all these things would be there, and that will follow a different rule. Okay, so the next question, let us see what is it. The next question, choose the best replacement for the underlined part of the sentence. So a warm spring breeze and a good book to read are all anyone could be needing on this otherwise serene island. Yeah. So here, first one, option one, will see are all anyone could be needing. So you cannot use could be needing. Okay, could be needing. This is the wrong uses. So could be needing a wrong one. You just leave it. The first one is okay over. So what is the meaning of serene? Serene means silent. Okay, or we can call it as a tranquil, tranquil, prashantanga, tranquil. Okay, so the second one is are all anyone could need on this otherwise serene island. Okay, so the peaceful island, serene also we can use it as a peaceful also. So this is how you need to connect a word. See, serene, silent, tranquil, peaceful. Okay, all these you can connect, and this is the right answer here. Okay, care at anyone, again some new phrases has come, so we cannot use this here, right? Are all anyone can be needing on this otherwise serene island? No. Okay, so the right answer is option B. Okay, so don't worry, you will not be getting these much toughest questions and all. Okay, but whereas you should know like how you can use a verb form, that is very important. Okay, yeah. So which of phrases 1, 2, 3, 4 given below, each sentence should replace the phrase in the following sentence to make the grammatically correct? Okay, she is rarely or ever on time. Okay, so what is the meaning of rarely? Rarely means occasionally. Very rare, that means occasion, occasionally, occasionally. Okay, that is a rarely. Yeah, occasionally. She is occasionally, very rarely comes on time. So never and never on and never on. Yeah. So this is the one, and see, just go read it out. She is rarely and ever on. Okay, ever on it could not come because already rarely they have used. So of ever in, no, in we don't use. For time we don't use in, or never on, no. Okay, so let us see how when we use this in, on, at, and all these things. Let us see. On we use, please remember this thing. On we use before any kind of date, particular date, or any day. On my birthday, on New Year's Day, on Christmas Day. Okay, on February 14th, like that we can use this on for any particular day we use. Okay, on also we can use it like on the table. This is if you think this is one table, and something, one glass is placed on the table, so you can say it as a glass is on the table. Okay, so like this also you can say, but that is in different context. Now let us see another one is at is we used for any place, like smaller places. I'm waiting at the bus stop, places also we use. And also any particular time, in the sense like 9 a.m. Okay, particular time. I reached the college at 9 a.m. Like that, you can use at. Okay, that is a very important. On is used for before any particular day or date, and at is used for any smaller places, not the bigger places. And I could say that I'm waiting at the door. Okay, waiting at the bus stop, like that. Smaller places at. But if you are really waiting at RTC complex, Rajahmundry or Kakinada, you should say that I am in RTC complex. That is the biggest places. Okay, that is different. In is like some boundary would be there, that we can say in. Okay, I'm in the classroom, I'm in the lab, like that. Okay, if any place is there, you can say I am in this. Okay, right. Yeah. So now I have a small presentation with me, so spare some more time with me, because we got an issue that English is gonna play a vital role in this. So I'm just trying to open that second PPT as well. So where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Yeah. So adjectives, I felt adjectives is something that you have to work on, because without these adjectives, you cannot make your target or make your score. So let us see how this thing is going to help you to crack your job. Okay. So one by one, I'll just keep on explaining. We have only 10 to 15 minutes. So what we do is I'll try to, what is it? Yeah, I will try to explain as fast as I could. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, fine. Okay, right. So we'll go with for the first one. Yeah, what is an adjective? Adjectives are the words that describe or modify other words, making your writing or speaking more specific. See, listen to me. I don't want to tell you the detailed definition and all. So adjective is something that highlights you, that highlights the places or the persons. So you could say that how is the hero? Yeah, hero is handsome. How is the heroine? Heroine is beautiful. Okay, wonderful, charming, adorable. So you use pretty, all these you use. So whenever you want to say something, you add more effect on it, whether good or bad. Okay, how is the food? Yeah, that was delicious. No, that was worst. So, like this, these are the words or the adjectives are the words that describe, that give more impact, whether good or bad, or positively or negatively. Those are the adjectives. And the first type is descriptive adjectives, and the second one is demonstrative adjectives. Third one is interrogative adjectives. Fourth one is indefinite adjectives. Fifth one is proper adjectives. Sixth one possessive adjectives. Seventh one reflexive adjectives. The first one comes under here descriptive adjectives. How you describe people and how you describe things. Let us see first one. Some adjectives that describe size are size, immense. Okay, miniature art in the sense, Ega movie, you see that Samantha heroine, she's a miniature artist. Okay, and petite, very small, pudgy, all these you can use. Adjectives that describe texture include rough. How that design, how that tiles look like. Tiles, we apply tiles at home, no? So how does that look? Rough or scaly or bumpy or smooth. Some adjectives to use when describing order are order means smell. Okay, portrayed, fragrant, then acrid, sweet, some fragrance will get. Then when describing sounds, you can use the adjectives thundering, okay, faint, muffled, shrill, all these you can use. Adjectives that describe appearance include stunning. Yeah, he is a stunning hero. He looks stunning. Okay, you might have heard all this. Muscular. Okay, he's muscular. Then attractive, hideous, all these you can use. And finally, some adjectives that describe character are character funny. He's a funny guy, funny boy, funny girl. Okay, or funny movie, like that you can say. Dependable and courageous, dishonest, all this. Next comes to demonstrative adjectives. These, that, these, and those. And sometimes we use these things as well as pronouns. Also we use pronouns. Okay, demonstrative pronouns people call. Okay, try to remember this. Yeah. Next one is interrogative adjective. Interrogative means questioning. So interrogative means nothing but the questioning. Interrogative means nothing but questioning. Try to remember. Okay, interrogative in the sense, interrogative means questioning, questioning, or I just indicate with a, a, a question mark. I just indicate with a question mark. Okay, interrogative things. What, which, whose, all these also we use as adjectives. So next, indefinite adjectives. So this is the toughest task and toughest adjectives. See, we don't know about whom we are talking. Okay, and simply we say, okay, all right, all of you come inside. All of you, complete your project work, like that we can use. And the next one is any. Okay, now you can bring any of your book. Okay, you can say like that. Anything you can give it as a gift to your friend. Everyone, everyone should attend the party, or few students come and meet me in the lab. Then I can say nobody. Okay, see, you don't know whom you are talking about, but simply general statement you give. Such things are called indefinite, not definite. Indefinite, we don't know whom we are talking about. Okay, nobody, one, some, someone, everybody, anyone, each, everything, many, none, several, somebody, all these we use. Okay, yeah. Next one, proper adjectives. Proper means from which place you belong to. Maximum from which place do you belong to, that only shows you here. So proper adjectives, like all adjectives, modify nouns, but they are different from other adjectives because they are actually formed from proper nouns. So Italy, Italian, Italian noodles, Italian food, Italian, artist, Italian player, like that you can use. Then Greenlandic, Chinese, Iraqi. He's an Iraqi, and Danish. Armenian, Armani suit. Have you heard about Armani suit? All these Armenian, and IC also. See suffixes IAN, EAN, and next one is IC. Greenlandic, Greenlandic. Then Icelandic, Nordic, then ESE, is Chinese, Japanese, Lebanese, all these comes under proper adjectives. Next one, possessive adjectives. Examples: possessions belongs to whom? Okay, my, your, his, her, its, are, their. All these comes under this. And reflexive adjectives. Reflexive adjectives are the adjectives like you're giving to someone else. Myself, I prepared the food by myself. Okay, and most of the people, while you are introducing, never ever start your intro with the myself. You just go with the I am, or my name is. Good morning sir, my name is. Or good morning sir, let me introduce myself to you, my name is this. Like that you could go, right? Myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, yourselves, then yourselves. When you make it plural, this thing f, you need to remove f and you can use vs. Themselves, ourselves, all this. Yeah. So now the actual conjunctions came. Actually, conjunctions came. So look at here, my dears. So if you remember this phrase or take a snap of this slide, so this could be helping you a lot. You will understand that why we are using this word. So the first word. So hope you have taken the snaps because I started writing on this. So you might have taken the snaps. Okay. So emphasis means you are highlighting. Emphasis meaning is you are highlighting. Okay, you are giving strongly, confidently, you are talking something and you are telling something. That is why it is called some other color we should take here. Yeah, I took red. Okay, yeah. You are giving more, stressed manner. Undoubtedly, he will get a job. Undoubtedly, no doubt at all, he will get a job. Indeed, he is a good student. Obviously, okay, she is a best writer. In particularly, especially, clearly, importantly, always don't use the same thing. Try to use these words. These are also will help you to build your communication. Importantly, absolutely. Then again, you can say definitely, without a doubt, never. It should be noted. All these. So addition means extra. We are adding extra fittings. We are adding here. Okay. Additionally, but they brought some other things in the to the party an additional. Okay. Furthermore, also too, and as well as that, along with, besides, in addition to, or in addition, then moreover, not only but also, yeah, in addition to this, apart from this, okay, all these, comes under addition. Contrast in the sense negatively, they are trying to, we are giving some message in a negative manner. For example, he is uh, honest, unlike his father. That means his father is not an honest man. Okay, unlike. Nevertheless, and on the other hand, see, most people they blame, electric vehicles, and some people they support electric vehicles. Some people support these petrol or vehicles. So some those who are saying that petrol vehicles are not good and electric vehicles are good, but they don't know that. Electricity is produced by burning diesel and charcoal. That also produces pollution. Okay. On the other hand, even for generating electricity, we emit a lot of pollution like that. Nonetheless, then despite of, in spite of. Okay, in Telugu we just say that ainapataki. That conveys a meaning. Okay, so despite of his disability, he works hard. In spite of also we use in contrast to. In contrast to means opposite to meaning. While. Okay, so whereas, so he wanted to go to abroad, whereas he doesn't have what is it he doesn't have that passport. Like that you can use. Alternatively, see, these are all negative words only. Try to remember this. Alternatively, then conversely, even so. Okay, differing from. All these we use. Order. Order means first or second or third, like that. First or firstly, second, secondly, third, thirdly, finally, at this time, following, previously, before, subsequently, then above all, no, last but not least, first and foremost, the very first one, first and the foremost, like that. Then yeah, result. Remember this slide is very very important. Remember this slide. This slide, obviously you will get at least 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. So obviously you will be getting more than 100 words, I believe, or like around in and around 80 words you will get from these things. So if you remember these things as a result of my hard work, I achieved a job with 10 lakhs package. Therefore, result. Some activity has happened. You are talking about the result here. Okay, thus. Okay, then consequently, just before we have got one sentence. What is that sentence? I worked hard, so I received or I got 100 marks or something. One sentence we found. Okay, for this reason. Okay, due to this, like that also you can say reason. Try to remember karanam, reason because of, with this in mind. Then in fact, in order to, due to, see, due to two times it came. Right, next one, illustration. For example, most of the people they'll use for example. Why don't you use for instance? For instance, try to use from today onwards. You use for instance. You use for instance. Sometimes you can use such as, okay, including, namely, in this case, okay, proof of this, like, to demonstrate, to demonstrate, to clarify. All this. Why don't you use this? Always don't use the bloody for example. You use something else. For instance, okay, in this case, proof of this. Use different one. See, variety is the spice of life, boss. So use the variety one. So condition is very important. Condition. Life is full of conditions. Huh? If it rains, I will not go to college. Conditions only. Morning, everything. If it is raining, I will not take bath. If it is winter season, I will not take bath. So these are all conditions only. Life is full of conditions. Hmm? Okay. So if is conditions. Next one, in that case. Sometimes in case. Okay. Unless you work hard, you don't qualify in your exam, like that. So comparison. See, this is the worst part of our life. People compare with our neighboring boys and neighboring girls only. See, that boy eats this much food. You're not eating. See, your neighbor girl gets 99 marks in mathematics, but you don't get. When your parents start comparing yourself with someone else, that day the real the degradation is starts. Okay, but don't take such things as a curse. You take it as your blessings, and you try to reach to their levels. Okay, yeah, you got your own talent. Okay, equally, they both competed equally. Likewise, then just like, similar to, same as, by the same token, also you can use. Then in the same way, also you can use. Yeah, summary, conclusion. In conclusion, to summarize altogether, in short, to sum up, in summary, briefly, to conclude. Next, I'm talking about concession. Okay, just last only, like we are running short of time. Okay. Sir, Sudhir sir.
Sir.
Sudhir sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Please take over the class, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right, sir. Sorry for making you to wait, sir. Right. Bye bye.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Very good afternoon, students. Today, automatic questions. There are 4 questions available here. And the first question is my screen is visible, everyone? My screen is visible, students? I'm going to take the doubt session on 8:30 to 9. If it is going to be somewhat bigger, I'm going to continue it for 9:30 also. Okay, that's why I'm going to take the last session always. Okay. 8:30 to 9. Okay, cool, good. Doubt session is 8:30 to 9. Okay, everyone, I'm going to discuss about how the 2D array is going to be allocated the memory and the static variable, the usage of the static variable. I'm going to discuss there. Okay. Now coming into the automatic questions, the 4 questions which are asked already in DXC. The first question is going to be the function method count larger rights. Count larger rights. Function name is count larger rights. Access 2 arguments, the length and the integer representing the size of the list and array. Some function is there. The n is the length is n here, and there are some elements here like this. The elements that are greater than the element to the right immediate left are, for example, here 3. For example, if I consider 1 is not greater than the left immediate value. That's why I'm not considering 1 here. This 3 is larger than 2, then it is going to be the first element. And if you consider 2 here, 2 is not larger than 5. That's why I'm not considering 2 here. And 5 is larger than 4. That's why I'm going to consider this value also. And 4 is not larger than 7. That's why I'm not considering 7 here. Not considering left value set. Sorry, not right values. Sorry, left value set. Here 3 is larger than 1. 3 is larger than 1. That's why I'm considering 3. And 2 is not considering. Why? Because 2 is smaller than 3. That's why I'm not considering. 5 is larger than 2. That's why I'm considering 5 here. 4 is not larger than 5. That's why I'm not considering 4. 7 is larger than 4. That's why I'm considering 7. 8 is larger than 7. That's why I'm considering 8 also. There are total 4 values are larger than the left immediate value. That's why how many values are there? There are 4 values. That's why the answer is going to be 4 here. Okay. Now the function or method looks fine. Produce a compilation error. That your task is to fix the program. So that it passes all the test cases. It is not a logical error. It is a compile error is there here, and we have to fix that compile error and we have to work it out. Okay. And for example, if I'm going to execute it, there is no errors. I'm going to run it. For example, I'm going to give you the same input. If I'm going to give you the same input here, this is logical error, not a compilation error. I'm going to give you the input here. The answer is going to be 2 here. That means the answer is, but actually the answer is 4 here. Actually the answer is 4. And where it is wrong, we are going to stick it here. Okay. What it is here, the values are going to be like this. The values are going to be, what are the values here? These are the values, right? These are the values. And this 0 index, if I'm going to start from 0th index, there is no previous value for the 0th index, right? That's why the array is going to be, the loop is going to be start from the first value. From the 3 only we are going to start. not from the 1. Why? Because there is no left hand value for 1. That's why it is going to be start from 1. Okay, no problem for that. Now I'm going to check error of I, that means 3 is, if 3 is greater than, if I have to check that, if 3 is greater than error of I minus 1, not less than, I have to check here. If the 3 is greater than the previous one, then we have to count it. For example, again I am going to check. This is the input 6 and this is the input, and the answer is going to be 4 here. But one more mistake is there, that is equal to length. That is also wrong. That means equal to length means 6 means the last index value is always 5. If the length is 6, the last index value is always 5, right? That's why we have to remove this equal to here. We have to remove this equal to here. Is it clear, everyone? This is the program here. This is the program. And here we have to check. We have to modify this value to greater than. Why? Because I am going to check if this value is greater than the previous value, then only I have to increment the count. Okay, that's why I am going to modify this value as if it is less than, I have to modify it as greater than. And here, if it is the length, actually length, if the length is 100, we have to go for up to 99 only. That's why we have to remove that equal to also. Clear? Sometimes in the same example, the 0 is not initialized here. 0 is not initialized. If I am going to execute the same problem, it is going to be 6, and these are the problems. Just observe here. Why it is some garbage value? The count is containing some garbage value, and that is incremented here. That's why whenever you are counting the values, you have to make it as a 0. If it is a 0, then it will be working. Count 0 plus 1. That is going to be like this. How many values? 7 values, right? 7 values. The answer is going to be 4. Is it clear, everyone? First of all, we have to understand the question, and then the same question is there. Just simply we have to modify less than to greater than and remove this equal to. Clear, I think. And moving to the next question, the function method matrix bound sum accepts the 3 arguments row and the matrix. What we have to find here, for example, this is 3 by 3 matrix, that is 3 by 3. That means like this: 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 8 and 9. This is the matrix. 3 by 3 means the values are going to be like this, and we have to add some. We have to add the values. Which are in the boundary here, representing the column values. Boundary sum returns an integer representing the sum of boundary element of the matrix. Boundary element means if it is 3 by 3, we have to this 1, 2, 3, this 6, 9, 8, 7, 4. These values we have to sum. That means this 5 is not going to be added here. For example, if it is 4 by 4 matrix, for example, if it is going to be 4 by 5 matrix, 4 by 4 matrix, for example, just observe here. This is 4 by 4 matrix, for example. The sum we have to add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and 5, 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, 7, 4. We are not going to add this 5, 6, and 8, 9. We have to add the boundary values. Here, everyone, the question is clear, I think, right? But for this question, we have to write our own code. There is no code at all. We have to fill the code. fill the code here. For this type of question, for example, just observe here, if it is 4 by 4, and I'm going to write this is 0, 1, 2, 3. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Okay. This is going to be, this is I value, this is I value, and this is J value, this is J value. This is J value. This is J value, and this is I value. Just observe here, if it is the first row, just observe if I is 0, I is 0 means I value is 0, we have to add all the values. And if J is 0, I have to add all these values. If I is, for example, if it is 4 by 4 matrix, if I is 4 minus 1, I have to add these values. And J is I minus 1, J is n minus 1, I have to add all these values. For that, I have to write a logic here. If I is equal to 0, I is equal to 0, I have to add all the values, right? I'm here, the sum is equal to 0, right? Sum plus is equal to matrix MAT or X, matrix of I and J. This is the only value. And here, if I is 0, if I is 0, I is 0, I have to add. J is 0, I have to add. I is 0 or J is equal to 0, I have to add. Or I is equal to rows minus 1, or J is equal to columns minus 1. For example, I'm going to take this input, I'm going to take this input. I'm going to take this input. If I'm going to execute it, just observe here, the answer is going to be 40 here. In this way, I'm going to add all the boundary values. I is equal to 0, I have to add it. J is equal to 0, I have to add it. If I is at rows minus 1, that means the last row, I have to add it. If J is at last column, I have to add it. That's why I have to write this logic. Here, everyone, I am writing this one. Yes. Going into the third question. Descending sorted array performs in place a sort of a given array. One array is there, and we have to print it as a sorted order. That is also in descending order. Descending order. The values are, for example, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is going to be in a descending order here. Descending order. It is working perfectly, but it gives some wrong result. For example, if I'm going to execute it, it is giving ascending order here. Just observe here, it is giving a ascending order, but I want a descending order, right? I want descending order. Just simply go here and change greater than to less than and execute it. And this is the input, and the answer is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it, nothing else. If it is greater than, it is going to be an ascending order. If I change it as less than, it is automatically working with a descending order. That's it. Clear? Very, very simple, right? It is working as an ascending order sorting. Just simply change it as a less than symbol. It is automatically working as a descending order. Don't change any value here. That's it. Moving to the fourth question. Fourth question is also same question, but here it is going to be some sorted array. Some sorted array is there. I think. This is also working as ascending order. Change it as like this. Execute. That's it. Same similar questions. Similar question. The name is different. That's it. The name is different. That's it. Here it is going to be in a greater than symbol. If it is going to be greater than symbol, you have to make it as less than. If it is here, it is going to be greater than. Make it as less than. That's it. Both are same questions, similar questions, but the function names are different. That's it. Nothing else. For example, if the similar question, if it is an ascending sorted array, if it is ascending sorted array, the question is going to be like this. This is the input, and we have, for example, the input program is going to be less than symbol. Just make it as greater than. If it is ascending order, there is one question is there, ascending sorted array. If it is less than symbol, change it as greater than and click on the run button. That's it. Remaining everything is same. Remaining everything is same. Clear, everyone? There are three questions totally on the sorting. That is descending order, descending sort array, ascending sort array, and sort array. Just go for this one and change. If it is greater than, click on change it as less than. If it is less than, change it as greater than. That's it. There is no need to change or no need to write anything. Clear? There. Target variable to target variable and told to remove the target variable and print the array. Yes. The last was right. So first element will be added twice. No, first element is not added twice here. Why? Because we are checking for only one time, right? We are checking for only one time. If I is equal to 0, at the same time j is also at 0, right? If this is the logical OR, right? Logical OR. It is first of all, it is checked that I is equal to 0. It is moving inside and it is added. It is added. It is not going for the next time. Then j is plus plus, right? Then j is plus plus. The first element is added for only one time, not for the two times. For example, if you go for the second row, for example, I am going for the second row here. At this row, I value is 1, right? I value is 1. I value is 1. That means this is false, and it is going to be add this 4 only. Why? Because j is 0. Why? Because j is 0. Is going to be added for only one time. It's going to be added for only one time. Explain the second question only, right? This is this is one row, right? This is one row. This is the second row. This is the third row, and this is the fourth row. I is at this position, I is at this position, and j is going to be columns here. J is going to be columns. J is at this position. J is at this position. J is at this position. Now I is at this position. Now I is at this position. I is 0, right? I is 0. That's why I am going to add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. It is not considering is j is 0 or not. Why? Because this is a logical OR gate, right? If one value is true, it is not going to check the next condition. It is not going to check the next condition. That's why 1, 2, 3, 4 are going to be added. Now it is going to this position. Now I value is 1. That means this statement, this one is false, and moving to this one. What is j value now? J value is 0 now, and I'm going to add 4 and j plus plus, that j is 1. I'm not going to add this 5. This is 6 also, and moving into this position, I is not 0, j is not 0, but j is at column minus 1. That's why I'm going to add that. Is it clear? Count larger values. For example, I have to start at this position. First of all, the question is going to be like this, equal to, and this is going to be like this. Here, when we are working with arrays, always we are working with I is equal to 0. But here it is taking as I is equal to 1. Why I am taking I is equal to 1 here? Why I am taking I is equal to 1? Why? Because here the I value, we have to start from here. Why? Because if I start from here, there is no previous value for 1. That's why I have to start here. It's working perfectly. Then I have to check. I at 3, and I have to check with the previous value. If this value is greater than, right, I have to count it. That's why here instead of less than, I have to write greater than. That means I'm going to check is 3 is greater than 1. That means the left hand value. Yes, is 3 is greater than 1? Yes, I have to increment the count. That's why I'm going to change this one. And one more change, I have to delete this equal to. Why? Because for array, we have to check up to the last value only. Length means, for example, there are 7 elements. The last index is 6 only. That's why we are not going to write is equal to here. We have to remove that equal to. Here, I think everyone. This star matrix, where it is? Here, right? Here, right? Star matrix, and how matrix is working, and how it is work, how the memory is allocated. I'm going to explain you at 8:30 to next session. Star matrix, when you are passing matrix to a function, we have to write star matrix here. If it is an array, single dimension array, we have to write star array. If it is a matrix, we have to write star matrix. It is a 2D array. If it is a 2D array, integer array or string or anything, we have to write star. Okay. Okay. Bye everyone.